Well, just completed the transatlantic on the Explorer Seas and about to start the Italy-Croatia cruise. So I thought I'd get off and walk around Barcelona. That's the Statue of Columbus there at the foot of Los Ramblas, and check out the hotel that we're going to stay at in October when we take the Adventure of the Seas eastbound to Lisbon, fly to Barcelona, spend 4 days in Barcelona, and then catch the Voyager westbound. Should be a good trip, so stick around for that one.
Well, there it is. The Hostel Mare Nostrum. Well, 4 days, I guess we can handle it. Anyway, it's right over some kind of tapas bar. Friendly. This is I think the Gothic area right over here. So, we're right here. Yeah, we're right here. This is the subway station. There's the stairs to it. There's the elevators to it. We'll walk down here, see where the market's at, and take a little stroll through the Gothic Center over here. And we're just a couple hundred yards from the market. There's going to be some good eats here. And I met John on the ship, and he was saying, oh, you got to try the Iberian ham. Well, I think I found a spot, and it looks good. The market's just getting ready to open up. Oh, yeah. Olives. I don't know what these guys are. Meats, baked goods, hams. Half of them aren't even open yet. I don't know if this is what all the big acclaim is all about, but it's an archway in an alley that doesn't have the greatest aroma. If it's a church, I think oh yeah, it's got to be a church. Oh yeah, the top there's a cross and the bell tower. This just goes on and on.
Time to get back to the ship and start the Italy-Croatia cruise.
And Royal provided the back-to-back cruisers a shuttle, which I thought was great. Picked you up right outside the terminal here, took you across over the bridge and around and over to that whatever, that tower on the other side of the Viking ship there. Took a stroll down Los Ramblas and turned around and came back, caught the shuttle, brought me back, got right back on the ship. No fuss, no muss. Really great turnaround. We'll be back here in October and hopefully get inside the Sagrada Familia. We're on our way up to Ravenna now. A couple ports, Naples and somewhere else in Italy, I think, and Corfu, and then a couple ports in Croatia. So it's going to be a busy week. And then hopefully I'll be able to get to the airport. That'll be an adventure. The airport in Venice. And fly home. So it's going quick. Well, on the second back-to-back, I got moved up to a balcony. So, much nicer room. Let's get some lights on here. And baggage is already here. They wheeled it over from my other room. 7266. Same bathroom. Same closets. Yeah. A little bigger room, but of course the balcony. Okay, this is going to work out. Start of our Greek Italian tour cruise, and the ship is packed. It's getting ready to leave here in a half an hour, and all the well, as you can see there, It's going to be a full cruise. Again, Royal's doing good. Morning of day 2, our sea day. It's, I know I keep saying this, but it's just beautiful. It's calm seas. Ship's barely making a ripple going through the water. Headed to Naples. Be there sometime tomorrow. Fairly early, I think. Just going to be a nice, relaxing day. Have a couple of events today. The top tier event, and then the lunch with the officers. So this should be an okay day. Nice, calm day. I may have to take in a game of putt-putt. I still haven't built up enough gumption to try that slide over there. It's been a long time for the rock wall, too. Oh well, it might still be a longer time. At the top tier event. I'm sure the captain will be here in a minute to talk. I'm kind of interested to see what these young ladies are. It must be some kind of dance routine.
They have been with us from 2005, with a total of 19 years with Royal Caribbean. With a total of 1,982 points, all the way from Alabama. Help me welcome on stage Robert and Emily.
Okay, you know, I ran across Miguel here on the ship, and he's got an interesting story. I asked him if he'd tell us a little bit about himself and what he does. So,
absolutely. So, I'm Miguel, and I come all the way from Portugal. I'm actually South African, born of Mozambican parents, so it's a whole mix of people coming into my life, right? And this is a good story to tell because we have a nice skating rink on board, and I'm actually not a great skater, but I just happen to enjoy myself a little bit too much. And yeah, nothing's broken.
No playing hockey. Fine. I didn't know they allowed hockey.
Yeah, I've tried everything on ice. You know, I try to dance, I try to spin. You know, and yeah, if you do come to a ship that has an ice skating rink, like give it a try, but just don't overdo it because these things happen sometimes. But yeah, you know, essentially I take care of the app on board, which I can do with one hand at the moment, which is great. But yeah, I got to meet Larry and some of you all the time, which is obviously the best part of cruising, right? Meeting people, and that's why me and Larry are talking right now at this point.
So you enjoy your job?
Oh, I love it. Love it. Best thing ever.
And Explorer?
Yeah, Explorer is an interesting ship. It has a charming feel to it. You know, it's more like it's somewhere in between a modern ship and something more classical in terms of cruising. So it's very nice. I love the atrium. It's all this area here in Promenade. Very colorful. So
yes, very nice.
It just gets a feel that you're not on board. So it's very nice.
Thank you, Miguel. Yeah. Morning of day 3, and we pulled into Naples. Have an excursion this afternoon to Herculaneum, so that's going to be fun. Well, there's our tour bus. We got on and just got outside of Naples, and we're doing the obligatory stop at the little jewelry store and bathroom stop before we take off for Mount Vesuvius there. That's it in the background. So this was where the sea came to back in the day, back in Herculaneum's day. And then the city started and went back. And 75% of it's still underneath the city that's built on top of it right there. So, and I guess this was the prosperous, where the prosperous Romans sailed over and came ashore and lived here, or vacationed here, whatever. So these are the people with status, as opposed to Pompeii, where it was more of a business area.
The arched doors that you see in the forefront there were the old wharf. The water came up to them, and that's where the boats were docked, and the people fleeing the eruption ran down to catch the boats. Of course, the first people that got the boats were already gone. There were a bunch of skeletons discovered and replaced. They were removed and replaced with artificial ones for effect. The museum housed one of the boats that was discovered, excavated at the site.
There's a view of Mount Vesuvius in the background, and of course Herculaneum. And where I'm standing now would have been out in the water. We just saw the boat that there were, don't know how many, and people were trying to get to them, and that's the skeletons that were found by the shoreline, the ones that didn't make it to the boats. Their work undercovering that tile floor with sponges. It goes all the way back. Bigger tiles there in the middle with the water collector, and then some kind of mural on the back wall. This one had a balcony. Casa della Cova.
In marvelous condominiums, 2 or 3 floors. And the upper apartments that the atrium is surrounded.
Well, this place doesn't have the scale of Pompeii or sheer size, but it's interesting. He's telling us that's not marble; that was just painted to resemble marble.
It's not authentic here. It's not authentic over there. But it was necessary to create that illusion that the house was bigger. Some of you here standing in my mosaic. Don't worry. Come here, because there is something very important from here. Don't be afraid. Come here. After calling the gardens to say that it is happening. Guys, why I ask you to come here? Because in this place has been found something very, very, very important. Raise your eyes. Do you see what I'm seeing, sir?
Glass.
Yes, and that is impossible because with such warm temperature, the glass, all the glass present into the city should melt. Each day, someone adds something new. By the way, again, you can see the shelves where we are going to drop something. Sometimes we are going to see symbols like that, but please, we don't want to be vulgar, and also symbols like that. We don't want to think about this, man. This is the eternal movement of the globe, and this is just a good visual.
Remnants of the lead pipes that distributed water throughout the city and eventually did them in.
Of the Roman aristocracy. Those pieces of marble on the floor are not just filling the space.
So they constructed the wall to keep the people from the city from coming down in here and stealing stuff.
So it's just a coincidence that the cat is under. If without lion's skin, it would be immediately Dionysius. Bacchus, attribute of Bacchus are cats. But when you see the lion's skin, you should see also the bones. I'm talking about Hercules. That is the attribute of Hercules. Yes. No way, you don't do a God. And that's the people is seated in a bench. Generate the state. Augustale means Rome. Lucio, sons, mens, Proculus and Julianus. Lucio, father of 2 boys, Proculus and Julianus. P.S. Pecunia sua, with his own money, dedicate the first word at the bottom to the decurionibus, the ministers of this place, at the Augustalibus in this specific area, a cena, a dinner in Dederut, in their honor. Don't you smell corruption here?
Well, this is the line to get back on the ship. And it's, you get back on time, it's 5:30, it's 5:25. I don't know what cluster's going on up there, but it's half the ship's out here. So this will be a lot of splaining. The poor loyalty person's going to get an earful tonight. Good morning, day 4, Sicily. Specifically, Messina. Looks interesting. I have to get up to that church. Just gonna walk around today, explore the town a little bit. Well, we're in port today with the MSC World Europa. Man, it's a big ship. I love Messina. The city hall in the back. Municipal building. What a cluster getting out though. And you got cab drivers and tour guides standing right in the way, and they funnel you through there. Anyway, let's go enjoy Messina. I've been here before. This is coming back to me. The church just to the right of here, way up on a hill. There's a couple of nice plazas and churches here in the back. I'll have to take them in, make a quick trip of it. If I remember right, it's not much to do unless you want to stop and have something to eat and a drink. And there's the bell tower. If I remember right, this one has some moving parts to it too. That's the Statue del Immacolata. And it looks like it survived a pretty severe bombing. The whole church was gone.
Here's a better look at the statue.
And the bell tower. Let's see. Yeah, it's got all these moving parts. This should be interesting. And the church. We'll go in there in a minute. If I remember, it's just gorgeous. Stunning. The statue's arms ringing the bell. The other parts don't move till noon. Oh well, let's see if we're around then. I think I've got it figured out. You buy a car and you drive it around till you find a parking spot and then just leave it. Man. And the two churches I've been to before, and you got to climb some stairs and get around. There's a square up here we'll go to, and I think we'll just turn around and come back. Been there, so fine. This is a good smell coming from somewhere. There's got to be a good bakery around here somewhere. Yeah, here's the plaza or the circle. You head up that way and you can go to the one church, or you head up this way and you go to the other church. That's it up at the top there. Man, it's busy. The Annuncia of Catalina, I think, is what the sign said. This one's been around a while. Let's take a peek inside here. Very beautiful. Beautiful.
Would you like information about church? Huh?
Would you do it on camera? Nah, okay.
I don't tell what is exactly, because everybody have different opinion about story of this church. So somebody say one thing, another say one thing, and I tell you all complete picture of what they told.
Okay.
This church is built 1130, 1140 by Catalans with help of Aragons, with help of Arabians. So it's Arabic Catalan style and also Romanese Polesque, come Romanica Polesque, all the mixture of the styles. Is actually before it was Temple of Neptune. Neptune is the god of the sea.
Right.
With fork.
Right.
You know, if somebody
Tried
know,
it, yeah.
I don't know if everybody know already in America this. We learned it, but some new
Well,
young
we
people,
used
they
to
don't
learn
know.
it. Yeah, okay.
So this church is seems under the level of the ground, it's like in a hole. But actually, it is not as a level, original level of Messina. This is a lavic stone from Etna. You can touch, it's very nice.
Yeah.
It's all the black bracelets you can buy in Sicily is made of it. And after our stone pomich is like some stones which are floating in the sea, like to clean the underfeet, you know, some kind of very light stones which are floating in the sea. Anyway, we took all the materials from the nearby place because it's more convenient, it's more easy not to go too far away. The Arabic style is a quadrant and inside is a circle, it seems a mosque. Somebody told it was a mosque here, and they are sure it was a mosque here. And somebody told it was never a mosque here, because they say we help, Arabians help, but it does not mean it was a mosque, it's just they built together. This is Catalan style small windows, Catalan style colors is like dark and light and dark and light, but actually Catalans they took it from Arabs. So it's all
Mixture.
yes. This is Arabian style apside. Inside is round and outside is rectangle. This Arabian style columns which are in the angle. This is from Neptune Temple antique. We put it one on the other one. That you can touch some antiquity.
Yes.
My baby's mistake, how I speak English, sorry.
It's absolutely beautiful.
This is the most beautiful for me, is my favorite. Not only my favorite.
Yeah.
But as I say in this church, I love this because it seems more spiritual. It's like Orthodox.
Right.
Orthodox.
Virgin Mary.
Actually, before it was no division, Orthodox and Catholics, in antique times. After we divide, if it would be in an Orthodox church, it would be closed even here, and the woman cannot enter. But in Catholic church, everybody can enter. It's more democratic and more comfortable for people, you know. Because in Catholic church, you can sit down. In Orthodox church, almost there is no place to sit down, and they stay for 3 hours suffering on the feet. But the singing in Orthodox church is really spiritual, you know, and it's different. You should go. If you want to come here, you should look to eat good gelata, granita is like ice cream.
Yeah.
And all cannoli Sicilian.
That's what next time my stop.
I'll tell you where to eat.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the introduction.
Video of this presepe.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll make video of presepe.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks again, Maria. You're a wealth of information.
I looked this statue up, and it's the Golden Lady Madonna of the Sea, and the wording there at the bottom of the statue is something along the lines of "Bless you and bless our city." Built in 1934 or something like that, and I know I'm not being very exact, but I was all over the place on Google trying to figure this thing out. There she is, a little better view of her. Day 5, we're in the Greek Isles. Headed towards Corfu. We said we'd be there about 10:30. It's 8:30 now. I get to walk around there a little bit. We're in port today with the Emerald Azura. Well, that's a pricey one. Running around with Rick and Janet here. We're gonna go see Corfu. Well, we just figured out this is the New fortress, yes, the new fortress, and then the old town, and then the new fortress, the old fortress is on the other side. So I can hardly wait to see the old fortress. This is the new one. Well, this is Old Town Corfu. All the shops and souvenir shops and restaurants. We're going to wander around in here, work our way over to the old fort, and over to the old fortress. And then that protects the harbor.
Here's some views of the streets of the old town. We meandered through these between the two forts. Beautiful, quaint shopping area.
So what we did today is we were docked here. We walked around through the cruise terminal, port terminal, along the main drag, over by the new fortress, wandered our way through the old town to the old fortress, wandered our way back, and came back. A little over 5 miles. So it was a nice day of walking. Day 6. Pulling into Kotor, Montenegro. We'll be in here in about another half hour. It's 6, almost 7 o'clock now. Nice ride in. More of the ride into Kotor. Must be fish farms there. Well, today's operation at Kotor is going to be tender. So they're just starting a tender operation. It's 8:45. So we'll see what we can finagle here. Well, they pack them in here. I don't know what the capacity is this thing is, but we're there. I got the hotel director out there, food and beverage person.
Welcome to Kotor. Never been here before.
The entryway into the old city, I guess, the old fort.
Even though it was a rainy day, we had to stop and buy some $5 ponchos. Still a beautiful city, but the tiles were pretty slick.
Cool. The first entrepreneur was at the gate selling umbrellas and rain jackets. Neater version of Corfu. Instead of stucco, though, block. Oh, that's pretty. Very cool.
Yeah, this is very cool. We like this one.
This one dates back to 1195, so it's been here a while. This new Greek Orthodox is 1902. Well, it would have been a beautiful day except for the rain. We've got to come back here. This is a nice place. And we just caught the ferry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Made it to Zidar. That's it over there. That's the old town. If you can just make it out here, I'll try to zoom in on the next frame. But here's the port, and then you catch the shuttle somewhere off over there, and then it's 2.5 miles they're claiming to the city center. And I believe that's that steeple way over there. And then, of course, 2.5 miles back. So let's see what we're going to do here. Here's with the zoom, if that helps any.
We headed out again with Rick and Janet. We elected to take the shuttle provided by Royal Caribbean. It was $13. It was added. You could add it to your ship account. It was round trip. It saved you 5 miles of walking. So I guess in all, it was worth it.
This had to be some type of old Roman something. I'm not exactly sure what. Square center. There's some churches there. We'll get around to that. What a beautiful day. The bell tower is pretty impressive too. Well, this was, I imagine, something to do with the church there. All these old ruins. Well, according to the map, that's the Church of St. Elijah. Well, they're all closed up though. This is the back or the front, I'm not sure. Church of St. Simeon. There's the bell tower in the back. There's some Roman columns.
Another view of the bell tower.
And these were the town wells at one time. If I remember right, and must be an entry point. And the glass panels there are you can stand on top of them and look down and see some of the old ruins that they built on top of. And the old walls. Gate, city gate. Just about getting ready to leave Zadar. Short hop across the sea tonight to Ravenna. And then a hectic morning. It's got a 6:30 shuttle, 6:30 a.m. shuttle to the Venice airport. So it's not going to be a whole lot of filming, just a bunch of running, trying to catch the flight. It's an 11 a.m. flight, Delta flight to Atlanta. So all the fun's over for a while. Get back and see how the house is doing. But a week after that, we're headed out in the RV, my cousin Amanda and I, and going to the Grand Canyon. So that'll be coming up soon. So still some adventures if you're interested. Thanks for watching. See ya.